For all of you who had a bunch of quality questions for us.
Questionable
questions.
They were.
I hate you. We have answers.
Oh,
You're not going to like them, but we have them.
This is our non-live Ask Us Anything.
Live from the car.
I hate when you say ask us anything
This is
and then
post.
you can't feel bad about the
It's
dumb
all
shit you
post.
get asked. You're like, fuck.
It's all post.
If only there was criteria.
There is criteria.
Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna
Ask us anything, as
We're gonna
long
go
as
and
it's
into it and start answering all the dumb questions.
As long as it
you
has a
sent
question
us.
mark.
Matt's got the phone with all
I
the
don't
questions.
think they're dumb questions. I think they're good questions.
There's no such thing as dumb questions, just dumb answers, and
Yes.
we're going to give them to you.
Okay.
Just like DMX.
Question number 1 is from Ben Quested. Is that a real surname?
Did he request it?
He questioned this question.
Love you, Ben.
We're never going to get through at this point.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite Star Wars meme or quote from each band member?
Ooh.
Honestly, I love a good just why hello there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's just it's just the voice and the sexy actor behind it.
I don't believe in memes.
I love a good Star Wars meme. The fucking.
This has got to be a really dark introduction to what we're like and how we interact with each other.
What was it called? The spinny storm.
General Grievous?
No, the spinny stormtrooper.
Oh, from
Is that what they
Force
called him?
Awakens.
Yeah.
The guy with the lightning stick
Yes.
thing.
Yes. That.
Yeah, he's Spinny Stormtrooper.
Yep.
He has enough.
Oh, fucking vomp, vomp.
I've got a pop vinyl of him.
Traitor!
You have the traitor guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a present.
That was a pretty good meme for a while there.
Nate, any Star Wars memes or quotes?
Something, something, dark side, something, something.
Complete.
That's more of a Family Guy meme than Star Wars, isn't it?
I
But it
mean,
counts,
it's still
yeah.
a Star Wars meme.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
A meme would suggest that it's not a
It's a meme.
legitimate Star Wars.
My favourite Star Wars
He
meme
said meme, so
would be our Rebel in Oblivion t-shirts, which you can get from our shows.
Wow.
or from our
See what I did
Eline
there?
online store.
Oh,
Eline
terrible.
store. Our
To be
Eline
fair,
store.
they came up great because Kezi's Jar Jar.
Exactly.
And that's my favourite
Star Wars meme.
Okay, question number 2 from Resident Jake Padden,
Oh.
what up, Jake?
super fan.
What up, Jake?
Question is, if
Is
you
it
had
Yake?
to choose between performing a show with Eskimo Callboy, don't know who they are to be honest, or We Butter the Bread with Butter, who would you pick?
I don't know
Given that
either.
none of us know who the first
I
band is.
don't know either of those bands, so either.
I also don't know the first one, but I actually love We Butter the
Yeah,
Bread with
I'm
Butter.
I'm gonna
So
do butter bread.
it's like Rammstein meets bad MSI meets weird deathcore. I'm all into it.
Yeah, if we're going to play with anyone.
I figure it this way. I like bread, I like butter, I like them together.
And most of all, we love each other.
So,
Well,
yeah.
that's battle line.
So yeah,
Joel, they're like a jazzier version of the Bronx.
So-
Not the Bronx.
What?
The Browning.
Oh, yeah.
that's cool. I could
I'll
get
pay
down with
that.
Okay, so we want to play with them now. So hook us up.
Jake, make it happen.
All right, question 3 from James Walsh.
Oh,
How
yeah.
do you feel? Hey,
Walshy.
how do you feel about people calling your band just Orpheus without the Omega, out of ignorance and not convenience?
Nah, I'm okay with it.
I don't mind because that's what we used to be called.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we changed our name, you may as well drop the Omega in there. Like that's
Yes,
what we're
but
called now.
realistically,
We're Orpheus Omega. So
Well, it's like
please
saying
call us
when
that.
people don't say Children of Bodom, they're just like Bodom. You know they mean Children of Bodom.
they don't
but
say Blink
Children of
182, they say
Bodom-
Blink.
Yeah, but Children of
Yeah.
Bodom didn't change their name from Bodom to Children of Bodom.
That's true.
We changed our name,
But Blink
so
did
we could
just
be
add the
recognized
182.
as
Yeah,
Orpheus
but like, let's be
Omega.
fair here. No metal band is referencing the '60s psychedelic band.
You never know.
So I personally don't mind. I don't care.
I don't mind.
As long as
if
you
you
look, as
like-
long as you know who you're fucking YouTubing or Facebooking when you're actually looking us up,
Yeah.
do what
Yeah.
you like.
Look,
And if you
call us Mary Maybelline if you want. Just buy
Yes.
the fucking album.
All right.
Yeah.
Next one's a long one. It's from Pat Ra. Okay.
Who names their kid
Joel's
Pat Ra?
It's directed at Joel.
Yeah.
Joel, I hear that you regularly play a card game you helped create called Suffer, in brackets, not affiliated with the song in any way. Just wondering, when playing Suffer on stage, does it remind you of the card game and how you wish you could one day win a game against me? One day.
It's kind of the same way you wish you could play it, Ty, at least.
Well, look, I don't think I helped create the game. I came in fairly late into the council. And no, it doesn't make me wish I could win a game.
Council?
Because
We granted you the right.
Council?
I've
We
got-
granted you the
I've
right
got-
of Suffer
Moving
Master.
on of
We
that.
can
Ask
accept you
Joel,
on the
answer the
council.
damn question.
like the way I see it is I've been on a 1,000,000 game winning streak against Stupara anyway, so it's irrelevant. It reminds me
this
of
game?
winning. That's pretty much it.
Can you explain the game a little, Joel?
Next-
No, there's not enough time in the day, I can promise you.
Okay. So
Fucking
it's not a
hell.
board game, right?
No.
Okay.
I'll explain later.
I'll simplify for you. Take Uno.
Yep.
then
Make it
add
better.
every other card game ever in existence, and then assume you can make constructive rules with it. That's
Words
Suffer.
White Dragon. All right, next question.
Yep.
Lex Brown says, "What's the most questionable recipe you've created?"
Ooh.
Matt.
It's Matt, and I already know what it is, too.
Yeah, all right, go. Take
It's
it.
his fucking 2-minute noodles with the shitty Bega cheese slices, like
And?
the Kraft ones, and Nutella.
Yes.
Okay, it was fine until you added Nutella.
Yeah.
It's
so
no, it wasn't.
Hey,
One,
listen.
the plastic Kraft slices are fucking garbage to begin
Yeah, but
with.
that's actually a thing
and
they
then,
do in
and then
Korea.
just to like add insult to injury, he's like, I put Nutella in it.
I'm a changed
This
man
is in like
now, but-
meagering, mind you, like meagering noodles with Kraft.
Nah, they were
fucking
just
cheese.
2-minute chickens.
No, he does it with meagering.
That's
I
gross.
mixed it up.
Look, before we
all
get too
gross.
far into it, I just want to remind everyone we are a serious metal band.
I
Don't
want.
forget that.
Anyone else?
I have once made spaghetti pizza. That was quite weird.
That'd be sick.
No, that'd be great.
Okay.
Pizza.
Yes,
Fix
so it
this
was like
bad boy up.
heavily
There we go.
spiced, sun-dried tomato, super garlicky, tinned spaghetti.
How is that a bad thing?
I don't know. It just felt weird. I got
The
judged.
question was about questionable. That's
Yeah,
not
okay.
That's not questionable.
I make weird recipes.
You know what,
they're
Kez?
not
This might be the
questionable.
first thing of this entire trip that we approve of that you've done, said, or,
Presented.
contemplated.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever done anything questionable. I generally look at what I've got and I make it work.
Remember that time you had
Uh-oh.
Krispy Kremes for breakfast
They got
with
it.
Jack Daniels?
Oh,
I
wow,
didn't
he
make
didn't make
that.
them. That's true.
It's a questionable recipe of life.
It's a questionable choice,
Yeah, it is a questionable choice.
but we all make a few of those. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
That camera's gonna fall.
It might.
It's alright. It might, but it'll be worth it.
You gotta just hold it, dude. You've gotta hold
Nah,
it.
it's okay.
No,
There we go.
it's not.
It's fine.
This next one's kind of rhetorical. Andrew, shug or shug? How do you
Shug.
Shug.
Shuggy.
Shugga-lugga.
He says, how good are moss shorts?
Shit for no.
You know what?
Good for driving and sleeping.
Wait, how many of us are wearing our own moss shorts?
Actually, yeah.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5 of the people in this car
Look,
are wearing moss shorts.
I will say this. I made the mistake up until, at nearly 30 years of age of never owning moss shorts from any band. Because I'm like, meh, I don't really moss shorts. And
too,
then,
though. You basketball
I tried mine on, or tried a pair of ours on, and just went, oh.
I've wasted 30 years of my
camera
life.
Yeah.
2. Chris, camera
I've
2.
lived.
The hero's gone.
Camera 2?
Camera two.
I like that it has multi-angle now. it's just
2 shots of Chris. I'll edit it like that.
Okay,
Next
This
one.
is very. We don't know what we're doing.
no.
Follow-up
Now it's
questions, very
aimed
easy.
at the
But no,
window.
It's gonna keep falling.
There we go.
Man.
Whatever.
All right.
Why do you put it behind Joanne's wheel?
That's not
Oh,
safe.
Is it in?
None of this is safe,
None
nor
of
is
this
it
is
well
safe.
thought out.
That's alright, let's just keep going. What do we got?
Yeah.
Kelly Smith says, who is your favorite wiggle?
Oh.
I
Mine's
don't have
Anthony.
one. Don't have one.
Jeff, because he reminds me about insomnia because I hate him.
Insomnium.
Oh, then you love him.
Yes.
Mm.
Anthony's the blue one, right?
Yep.
The one that was wearing the Parkway shirt.
Yep.
Well, he's
Yep.
There. Any wiggle in a parkway is a good.
Nah,
wiggle.
it's between Anthony and Greg. I miss Greg.
No, it's got to be the blue wiggle, dime bag.
What? What?
Didn't dime bag play in the wiggles?
No.
Fuck, I hate you.
You're thinking of Murray, mate. Close though. Joel?
I don't have a favourite wiggle.
Do you like any of the Wiggles?
I could care less for.
But Parkway.
You know what?
That's-
I like the octopus. Can I say that one?
You can?
Yeah, of course.
I can't remember what it's called.
Wait,
Okay.
does that mean we can choose Captain Feathersword?
Ooh.
Shit.
Yeah.
No, hang on. It says favorite wiggle. They're not really.
Yeah,
true.
right, all right.
They're auxiliary.
They're part of the
wiggles.
entourage, yeah.
Ancillary creatures and otherwise.
Auxiliary wiggles.
You're gonna have to, you're gonna have to redo.
They're not as worth as much experience as the wiggles if you manage to slay them.
Touche.
All right. Paul Smythe says, who has cats? How many? What are their names and colours?
That's awfully specific.
Yeah.
You're planning on stealing my fucking cats, aren't you?
Stay away
Nah.
from my pussy. You have to buy me a lot of drinks to get into that.
Between Matt and I, it's Bruce
There's
and Cornelius.
no velvet rope in that club.
Tabbies. Badass
Yes,
tabbies.
I love
Always tabbies. If not tabbies, like straight up gingers. Like otherwise, they're not just, I don't know. But I will say this, I really fucking hate, and I know there's a lot of people who are going to be upset about this, fucking furless cats.
I like
Nah,
them.
they're alright.
I love furless cats, honestly.
Feral, ugly ass fucking look.
Nah, they're creepy. I like it.
I like them too.
You get to see their fat folds and their bellies.
Yeah, but their buttholes stick to glass. Have you not seen that? Like when
He is right,
it
they
happens,
do.
I've seen it happen.
That does happen.
My vocal teacher, Alana, I'm sure you're going to watch this at some point. I've seen your cat do it.
Pucker
It just
marks
dude, it
everywhere.
sits up and it just goes.
Wow.
It's amazing.
No, the sound effect made it. I have one cat. She's 14 years old now.
Oh, yeah.
She has diabetes, so she has to have insulin injections twice a day, which is kind of sad but kind of cute and pathetic.
What is the cat's name?
Her name is Trillian, after the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy character, because
Good cat name.
I'm a nerd, I guess. And yeah, she's sweet. She's getting old, she's getting on, but she's still a good girl.
They're easier
Very
to catch that way.
antisocial cat these days, but
Actually, I was about to say, your cat runs away really well for such an old cat.
she's still sprightly.
Cats
Yeah.
are limber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dogs are just like, I'm like 6, fuck off. Look, going out for walks, carry me. Like, all right.
Joelle, I want you to talk about your pet though.
My pet isn't a cat. The
I
question
know,
is
but
about
it's
cats.
cute. Talk
Don't-
about
No,
your...
it's not.
Don't care.
His creature is fucking annoying.
It's
Joelle
not
has
a
an
cat.
adorable dog that he won't talk about.
For someone who
It's a
hates
cat.
for someone who hates human children, your creature is basically a human child, and that's why I dislike it.
Yeah, but it has a life expectancy of 15.
Oh, that's clever. I like it. That's a very well thought out purchase. What's next, Matt?
All right. There's a few questions that people have asked.
People are allowed double questions.
Okay,
we like
yeah.
them.
We got Jake Patton again.
If it's a good question, he can have doubles.
Okay.
It's Jake Patton. He can have doubles.
What non-big name band are you most bummed out about never being able to see due to never touring here or being defunct?
Easy answer. I'm sad we never actually got to play with Ailstorm when we went to do that show.
But they're not defunct.
And
Oh, now defunct. Okay.
Have you seen them?
Big name as well. So
And we've seen them.
Yeah, we've seen
Yeah, I know, but it would have been fun to play with them.
them. But it's not the question.
It was just I had info on
Metallica. Oh wait.
that. Death.
Oh, that's a good one.
that's a really good point.
guys, it says not a big name band.
Oh, what? They're not
They
a,
weren't huge.
I mean, they were big in terms of influence. They weren't a big band by any
Yeah.
means.
Not a big name band.
It depends what Jake means
There's,
by that.
there's an absolutely terrible, I'm pretty
I've
sure
got
they're
one.
now defunct Swedish, like, electro, bad, punk, weird band called fucking Werewolf Asso that I love, which will never probably tour, but I want them to, and I'd love to play with them.
I'll never get to see Pathogen. Thanks, Dicey.
Anarchsphere.
And you saw them.
Yeah, but again, see.
But again.
Again. The original Wiggles lineup.
Damn. No, that's a really good point.
Yeah, but they're huge.
Yeah, but
No, I get
Again,
the point, they're
yeah.
not small, yeah.
How hard is it to understand a fucking question?
apparently really difficult.
Really difficult.
Really
Clearly.
difficult.
Have you seen the car we're in with the people we're with?
Yeah.
Like, our IQ collectively drops as a unit when we're together. Like, that's just how that goes.
Yeah.
All right, Smithy's got another question.
Oh, okay.
How much does it cost to travel to Tassie?
Depends on the day.
It
350.
depends.
About
It depends,
About
man.
350.
Depends how early you book.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, here's our thing. Whenever we discuss a tour and all that, the second a date is locked in, we just fucking book our flights.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, if you're in a band and you're just like, oh, it's 2 weeks, I better book my flights. You fucked up. That's
Big
I don't care.
time, big
I don't
time.
care. That's it. You muffed it.
Depends on who you fly
Tassie's not
with.
too bad because we're in Melbourne, obviously, as
same,
hometown.
right.
Realistically, if you book flights far out enough, you can go up and back for like
100-something
170
each,
a
yeah.
person. It's not too bad. Plus, we really like Tassie, so we make the effort. Tassie's gorgeous.
Can't wait to be there in 2 days.
Yeah, man, I can't wait.
All right. Zach Knight.
Oh, Jesus, skip it.
We'll get to this. Is it true that he's asked 2 questions in one? That's cheeky. Is it true that Kez is the best cook in the band?
No.
No, I'd say that's probably true.
And
as much as I hate to
what's
admit it.
question 2?
Question 2
that's-
is
thank you.
completely unrelated. I would say yes. to the
He
first
is.
question.
Yeah.
Alright.
So what's question 2?
Is Matt actually a drum machine from the future with a taste for human flesh?
He
No.
also has a exoskeleton with
An
Tissue on the
endomorphic skeleton with human flesh.
that one.
Uh-huh.
He's a Terminator.
I
That's
really wish I
basically-
knew all the quotes from Blade Runner I could say to you right now, but I can't think of one
No.
now.
No,
He's not.
look, to be
You
fair,
see a turtle upside down, lying on its back, it's worthen in pain. You don't step over to help it. Why aren't you helping the turtle?
oh fuck,
Step
Because I am
on
not
the
human. I am
Matt's a
human.
replicant.
I am not a drum machine. Just listen to me play any of the new songs we have.
That's true.
Listen to his kicks.
And to be fair, it's a really unfair question to ask anyone when they're on tour with Dave Haley.
Yeah,
of Psycroptic.
Dave
So
Haley's a drum machine.
That was rude, and we take personal
cannot
offense
confirm or
with it.
deny the eating human flesh.
I've never seen him bleed.
I'm gonna have to cut him. See if it bleeds.
I've seen him eat human
Have
flesh.
have a Batman moment.
You've seen
Do you
Dave
bleed?
Haley eat human
I've
flesh.
seen Dave Haley eat human flesh, and I've also seen, last night I saw him
Allegedly.
plugged into a wall by USB.
Yeah, apparently they upgraded him to USB-C now,
Yeah.
so we can run off more stuff.
Yeah.
Really good. I told him to go to Thunderbolt, but he didn't know what that was.
No, they tried Thunderbolt, but he was having problems with interfacing with Mac.
wouldn't that be the best interface for Mac?
Yeah.
Thunderbolt started on
Well,
Mac.
you would think so, but it just.
If
the-
Dave
no
Haley ever
drivers.
watches this, I'm sorry, Dave.
No, we're not.
He won't.
No, we're not.
All right, Charmaine Ma.
What's up, Charmaine?
This is like not band related, but it's a cool question. What's the best dream or the worst nightmare you've ever had?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Best dream was going on tour, and the worst nightmare was doing it with these guys. So
I think she means while asleep.
Okay.
that happened while I was.
You're not my psychiatrist, and that's between me and her.
I think that
That tells a lot.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Last night I had a dream that Joao's head was an egg and I squished it.
So is that a dream or a nightmare?
I don't know.
He told me about this.
That actually
it wasn't
happened.
even sad. It was just like, Joao, your head was an egg in my dream.
No, it was his head, and then it was like.
if you made it into an omelet, then it's a dream.
Trevor.
If you died and then it was just sad, then it's a nightmare.
I didn't see him die.
Was Gennaro and Jamie Oliver there?
No.
Maybe Joao's head just like regrew.
I was hoping
and
for
so he's a friend
Manu
who
to
gives
pop up like, don't worry, we can make it into a beautiful omelette. And it didn't
Just got
happen.
that bit of salt.
Didn't happen.
It is salt.
It needs more salt.
I have some really weird dark dreams, like.
So a nightmare?
This is a PG audience.
Yeah, okay, no, I want to tell this one because it was interesting and I wrote it down the other day. Told a few friends of mine. So I had this dream that I was sitting in my study looking at my computer, but on the computer screen was just this wave spectrum of colors, like almost an Illuminati scope of colors. They were just kind of doing this constant sway. And I knew I couldn't actually move. I knew I was sitting in my chair, staring at these colors. I didn't feel forced, but I knew I couldn't look away. And I knew I shouldn't. And it was this weird, like, dark feeling in the back of my head that I couldn't look away.
That's how I feel
And then
anytime you do
I
anything.
heard like a door open, and it was the door into the room I'm in. And I heard footsteps, but I couldn't look. I wasn't looking at what was coming. It was just outside of peripheral vision. And I felt like breath behind my neck. And the person, and this person sat down behind me and was also looking at the screen. I knew they were staring past me, not even directly at me. And I just sat staring at this Illuminati scope, getting more and more vivid and intense.
What's an
And then
Illuminati
it's an illumination. It's a color editing thing in film. It's basically just a large variety of colors. So it basically just got more and more intense, and then eventually like burst, and then started simmering down and just getting grayer and grayer. And as it got cooler, the room started getting really cold. And like by the time it was almost nothing but blacks and grays,
Why was the room
I could
cold?
see my breath like icy. I could see the reflection, and I could see my breath turn on my screen and see my own reflection, and this kind of like weird glow where the thing behind me probably was that was just coming from my breath, until eventually the colors on the screen completely stopped and there was just black, and I just stood there, cold, ice coming out of my mouth, and I just said, so is it over then? And then I woke up.
Look,
That's an M.
I
Night
love you,
Shyamalan film.
but telling everyone here what your pitch is for the next film festival movie is not what
Actually, a friend of mine, I told
That's
that,
ridiculous.
and a friend of mine wants to make that into a short film.
I was kind of
so-
hoping.
I'd watch it.
I was kind of hoping the
It-
person
it-
behind him would lean in and go,
Honestly,
"I'm
just,
making bacon and eggs. Do you want some?"
honestly,
Honestly, if I woke up 2 eggs, that would have been great.
that just sounds like a David Firth short.
I'll pay that.
Salad fingers or some shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
So
coming back.
I don't know what my best dream is. Probably something about tiny turtles and kittens.
That's a good dream for anyone.
I have a shitty recurring one whenever I'm sick. I think a lot of people get that though.
Yeah.
Like whenever I'm not well
Yeah.
and I can't breathe in my sleep, I have a dream that or a nightmare that someone's trying to drag me out of a room and I try to scream for help and I can't. And then I wake up and I still can't scream because I'm like sick. So whenever I'm extremely sick, I have the same recurring dream.
Recurring nightmares are the fucking worst.
Yeah.
I have this one. It's not long. It's just I fall. I'm like running down a hill, and my feet kind of go away from me. So you know how you kind of buckle and you do that little bit of a fall.
Yep.
But like the hill starts going down at this curve, but I'm falling at this curve,
Let's try to prop this back.
and I'm only slightly falling, and the hill's going away. So I'm actually gaining height from the base of the hill, and I just keep falling outwards. Like if you can picture that on a line graph, it's like run, and then I just keep going like that, and the hill just keeps going further down.
When this is done filming, we have a lot to talk about.
That's a reoccurring dream as well, and I never crash. I just get further and further away until I get like suffocate in space. That part doesn't happen. But yeah.
All right. I'm
Next.
trying to skip past it, but we have to address the Andy Gillian question.
Oh god.
Go on.
Kez breaks all of his fingers in an unfortunate paragliding incident. Days before a big tour. Patrick Stewart, Vladimir Putin, and for some reason, the voice of Salem the cat in the original Sabrina the Teenage Witch series
From Angry
offer
Beavers
their
as well.
services. So 3 choices. You can only choose one. Who and why?
The voice of Salem.
Yeah, I think that's the obvious choice.
Patrick Stewart.
No, Patrick Stewart. All the way.
Dude,
But
He
why?
doesn't. He's too old to play keys.
Don't care. It's
Have you
Patrick
seen him
Stewart.
struggle?
I've seen Putin
Okay.
play piano. He's not very good at it. I'm sorry, Mr. Putin. You know,
Patrick Stewart.
Blueberry Hill was kind of shit.
Wait, is it okay? Is it on like skill factor alone, or are we just like
Who do you want to see?
That's right.
Who do you want
Patrick
to
Stewart for numbers?
No, out of those three as well, who would you rather have sitting here on the tour?
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'd be
fine.
asking him all sorts of fucked up questions.
All right, but
Yeah, you probably have something
we
interesting
have things
say.
to talk about.
No, not tricky questions.
Hang
Just
on.
questions in
but
general.
the voice of Salem would be very soothing on car trips.
It would.
Yeah, but so would Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good voice.
Get it through your head. Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
All right.
The choice has been made, Matt. The council has spoken.
There's your answer.
If it was
Andy.
an actual cat, I'd choose a cat.
Yeah.
But it's not a cat.
That's
Patrick
true.
Stewart.
Lots more
Patrick
people.
Stewart as a cat.
Yes.
Yeah. Can we have Patrick Stewart's voice
Patrick
as
Salem
the
the
cat
cat.
from Sabrina the Teenager?
Yeah, done.
That's great. Anyway, next.
Jake Patton, number 3.
Is it a good question?
You greedy
Does
fuck.
it deserve to not be
Does Jake
skipped?
Patton get 3 questions?
Sure. It'd be quick to answer.
Go for it.
Who would win in a fight between Sad Matt, as in me, or Mopey Villevillainen?
It's he does have his own
Probably
theme song.
Billy Villian.
Villa.
He does have a theme song, so
Look,
like.
I think I feel like I could distract him with salts and then just like throw a fucking haymaker at him.
He also smokes a lot, so I feel like you'd probably at least have the oxygen
stamina's
advantage.
you know how
That-
you meant
that's
to like.
true.
You know how you meant to like.
Yeah,
do
but you're
a,
like
a
asthmatic,
circle of
so-
salt to stop demons from entering? You can just do a circle of salt to distract Villa because he'll just
Distract
start
and
licking it up.
dehydrate him.
It's a close one. I think that physically he could take me down, but I've got my way.
Does he get dehydrated or does salt increase his power?
We'll have to ask Andy.
Yeah.
He's got like a salt bar.
I wonder if he actually just
Like a
takes
heads-up display. This is easy. I mean,
Yeah.
why is it even in here? Theo Gosler asks, whose mum's the hottest?
Joelle.
Yours.
It's Joelle's.
Bam.
Theo's.
I vote Theo's mum.
Yeah, Theo's mum.
Because
Theo's
Theo's
mum.
mom's
He did
got
say
it
going
going on.
Hang on.
Theo's mum.
Guys.
got it going
He
on.
What?
didn't say whose mum is the hottest in the band. Who's
That's
got
right.
the hottest mum ever
That's all
in
we-
general?
Wait, yeah, he didn't say in the
Yeah,
band.
yeah.
Whose mum
In
is
the
the
world.
hottest? So, hang on.
Who's the hottest
Who's the
mother?
Who's the hottest woman that we know has a child?
Yes.
There's so many.
I don't think that's what he meant, but let's go with that.
Does Natalie Portman have
That's
a kid?
more fun.
I don't
No,
think she does.
damn
Natalie Portman has a kid.
Kate Beckinsale has heaps of kids.
Oh, right there.
She's beautiful.
Kate Beckinsale, also because she uses foreskins on her face.
Oh, yeah.
That's a true thing. She uses
Okay.
liquefied foreskins
It's
on her
not
face.
that it's okay. It's
Are
basically
you for
the
real?
same
Yeah.
same stem cells or whatever it is from foreskins that this fucking makeup company. What is it like? They do these facials.
Yeah.
It's the Hollywood facial that they call like the penis facial
Right.
because it has similar cells as foreskin.
All right. Well,
It's liquefied foreskin.
okay. Well, that question's answered. Next.
How much did that cost?
Okay,
A lot.
all right,
Like,
all right.
usually
children.
if you're getting a
20K.
penis
I've had
facial,
enough of this question.
You get money,
Next.
you don't lose money.
Yeah, cool. Next.
All right, so Luke Smith asks,
Mm.
why is a building that's already built still called a building?
Because it's better than calling it a built.
And I think it's because the English language sucks balls.
Chris,
You know, it's mostly that one.
Yeah.
Mostly that one.
It's mostly that one.
Okay.
final question.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse you. There's actually one sub question from Para.
Oh.
Yep.
It says, also, have you seen our toothbrush?
No. I took it.
Okay.
I mean, no.
you share a toothbrush?
No.
They're very close.
Are you
I'm
sure you
not
don't
gonna-
share a
I'm
toothbrush?
not going to prod
Yes.
further.
I'm doubting you.
All right, final question. It's a big one. Remember when Chris cut his hair?
I
Yes.
do remember.
Why did Chris cut his hair?
Because he
Why-
wanted to.
Hang on. Okay,
You
I guess let's
just
go
assume my answer.
little by little.
Yeah, no, wait, we have to go. Why did Chris?
Why did he cut it, first of all?
He wanted to change.
He was
Couple of
feeling
reasons,
very
actually.
unfulfilled
Let's
in his
ask
life.
the man.
My hair was ratty as fuck, unfortunately, and it
you
literally
call
just
this?
got to the
Less ratty. And who could forget Dear Rat Boy?
rad boy.
rat boy.
To be fair, I think the mistake I made was not just shaving my sides to begin with, because that was the happy middle ground. As Matt would know, our mum's a hairdresser, and many moons ago she decided to run some like thinning scissors through my hair, and that pretty much just fucked everything from that point on. So yeah, cut it off, and then grew it back because I realized I liked it longer.
Why
we are.
did no one stop him?
We debated.
That's a good question.
I
Well,
think I did
because
say,
he needed it.
okay.
Yeah.
I said it would suck from a front man perspective. Like, you need hair. You're going to miss windmilling. And you did. That's
did.
why you've grown it back.
Uh huh.
Who let this happen? Chris, mostly.
Really, it was a collective.
I don't think
No
I
one
could've stopped
no
you.
one stopped me.
I couldn't know.
We should have.
To be honest, I don't really care about Chris's life choices. As long as he's not a douche, it's all good.
But he is.
Oh, wow.
He's also a douche.
He's alright.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I was going to say, that was unfortunate for everyone then.
Next
okay,
sub question: was it his brother's doing?
No.
No. He is innocent.
Just because I have short hair.
I've been
must
trying to
cut
get him
this.
to grow his hair out since he had a fucking emo fringe. It's never going to happen.
Bring back the emo fringe.
No, bring it back.
Bring back the emo fringe. I like
Making
emo
my fridge is great again.
Okay, this is the last part of the question, but let me. I have to read like a whole bunch of words here. There are many words. Wasn't it just the worst? Like way worse than 90s Metallica. Knowing what you do now, what are the rest of you going to do to stop Chris from inflicting his short-haired head on the rest of us again?
You know what, Ben?
And that's it.
I've seen your thinning scalp. Don't.
Them fighting words, buddy.
Wait, no. Wait, I think Ben shaved his hair now.
Yeah, yes.
Badass motherfucker.
90s Metallica made more money than you.
Oh.
And all of us put together.
They really did at the expense of.
I
don't
didn't
know.
mind how
Was there a loss there really?
There was no loss.
No.
Only
Only musical integrity, and really, how important is that when you're making millions of dollars?
exactly right.
I didn't like Garage.
You can't be stuck in Copenhagen making albums all the time.
I still retain that if Load and Reload were one good rock album and they just ditched all the garbage,
Fine,
Yeah.
no one would have really. They would have been like, oh, okay, like it would have been fine.
I
And
thought
then they
it
just
was-
dropped absolute garbage on half. Like half the album was just bad.
That's not the question.
Let's talk about Metallica for a
You know
minute.
what? We can have this.
Good.
We can have this
and answer
question
now.
All right.
Our question.
I have a
now.
question, Metallica. Why? Like, here's
Why?
the thing, right? The Black Album is arguably amazing, and Bob Rock did a great job. At what point did he or someone else go, yeah, that's a good song, to like half the songs on that goddamn double?
Well, that's what they were
Jason,
writing, man.
is this the real reason you left? Did you suggest that? Did they not listen?
I feel like he suggested a lot of stuff that no one listened
No,
to.
they probably.
I
That's
understand.
what they were creative to.
Right.
I mean, like that happens to every band.
You're a
I
good
mean,
man. You're doing well.
You can't.
Fuck you.
You know. That's the reality of it.
Well, he could have
Yeah,
done
no,
something
look,
about
they
it.
experimented,
They
and
did.
I enjoy the experimentation on Load and Reload.
Oh, we know how much you love experimentation.
This is true. See, Kez, if we let you write more, we would have Load and Reload. No one wants that.
No, if you let him write more, we'd have like a Dream Theater album.
What's that really bad side project for Michael Ackerfeld and Steve Wilson?
Blackfield?
Storm Corrosion. That's the one.
What?
Have you not listened? Storm Corrosion.
Yeah.
So you know how you didn't know about that? Again, that's what would happen if Kez wrote songs.
Wow, this guy's got a Such Is Life sticker on the back of his car.
Oh really?
Wow.
Fuck, where's the hashtag living my best life to go with it?
So back to the Q&A. Are we going to wrap this up? Is that a wrap?
No, so let's just talk shit.
That is a wrap.
That is a
That's
wrap.
a fucking wrap.
What
That's
do
a
you
wrap.
have in your wrap?
Avocado and chicken, mushroom, aioli.
Eminem, DMX, Bastard, Busy,
Snoop Dogg, dude.
yeah, Snoop,
Snoop.
Oh, here we go.
All that
Newcastle.
Tupac,
Eminem, obviously.
Eminem, yeah.
It says we should get off here for Newcastle.
Probably Dr. Dre.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dre on there.
get some of those beats.
Yeah.
Can you just confirm that like on maps?
Featuring falafel and ice.
We can do that.
Those two cunts from the N-word.
You know what? I'm out.
Just two cunts.
I'm stopping this.
Yeah.
Please stop this.
You guys are awesome.
No,
Thank you.
Thanks, our
Not
fans.
you guys, them.
Thank you, our fans.